A husband is an integral part of a marriage and a child's life, you know, so what kind of role does he play?
Well, I think it's a really important role because obviously the father's there to support the wife. You know, pregnancy can be very difficult, as Anise has been educating me. So it's nice to have that, you know, your husband there to kind of support you through those difficult times. But also in terms of, you know, when the child is born, sort of teaching, you know, kind of religious teaching, that kind of thing. So, alhamdulillah.
Although, yes, I agree that father is a very good role and an important role, we have to remember that there are a lot of single mothers out there who have to play both roles, and that can be, you know, quite a challenge. So we have to just remember, you know, them out there, I think.
Yeah, that's a really good point as well.
Well, as soon as you've had the baby, there are some really important sunnah things that you have to do, Aisha. Can you shed some light on that?
Basically, what I can say is that we have to look at the Prophet, peace be upon him's actions when a baby is born. And for instance, you know, you have to give the adhan in the ear, and also, you know, feeding the baby dates and honey. There was a hadith by Anas radiallahu anhu who said, I went to the Prophet, peace be upon him, with Abdullah ibn Abi Talha on the day that he was born. The Prophet, peace be upon him, was wearing a cloak outside, seeing to a camel. So he said to me, do you have any dates with you? I said yes, and handed them to him. He moistened them with his tongue, opened the child's mouth, and placed the softened dates inside. When the boy showed that he liked them, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, this is the love of the Ansar for their dates. And then he named the boy Abdullah, and this is in Muslim Abu Dawud. So that was really important. That's highly sunnah. So, and also breastfeeding as well. You know, we're highly encouraged to do that after birth. And, you know, not only has it got the right nutrients, but it's, you know, just that emotional and physical bond that you have with the child. So.
But another important one is the shaving of the baby's head. And I think for me, when I first had my first baby, you know, my man was quite strong, so I just, you know, did it. With my second and third, I actually didn't, and I can see the difference. My first daughter has a lot of, her hair's kind of very thick and flowing, with my other ones are a bit wispy. So, and it was, but it was something that, you know, is recommended in the Deen to do for
So
cleansing
sons and
reasons.
daughters as well.
Yes, but I think it's, you know, coming from a Western background, you know, it's quite hard to take your newborn baby and shave off all the beautiful little hair. But, you know, I will definitely recommend it to anybody.
Well, if you can't do it physically, you can actually go to people who do it. So,
but it's actually, you know, you don't want to have this newborn baby with a bald head, but it's actually so much better, you know, mashallah.
in the
really
long
is.
run.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I've learned all of these, you know, tips and things that you have to do, etc. for when, inshallah, I have my next baby. Because I'll have a chance to do that then. Becoming pregnant is the start of a long but exciting journey with lots of ups and downs along the way. For first timers, if you have sickness in the first trimester, it is a bit of a shock, but nothing much can be done about it. So inshallah, you'll have to try and stay mentally positive. And physically, you need to still eat properly and try to find ways to feel better.
And if you already have children, every pregnancy tends to be different. But do try and enjoy the experience as much as possible and get plenty of sleep, because you won't be having much in the coming years. And also for hubby, this is all new for him as well, and first time round, and they don't really understand. So try and take some time out and explain to them, ask them how they feel, and ask them how they're doing as well. Most importantly, it's a huge responsibility that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed upon you. And whilst you have the opportunity, read as much as you can and learn ways that you can impart Islamic knowledge onto your children so that we can have a strong future ummah, inshallah. There's a hadith where the Prophet, peace be upon him, was asked by one of the Sahabi, to whom should I be dutiful? The Prophet, peace be upon him, replied, your mother. When asked again he replied, your mother. And when asked for a third time he replied, your mother. Then when he asked for a fourth time, the Prophet, peace be upon him, replied, your father. Subhanallah.
One thing that I always think about after becoming a mother myself is how grateful I am to mine and what she went through and what she endured. So to all you mums out there, mashallah, keep up the great work. Jazakallah khair. SubhanAllah, hope that has helped some of you sisters. Please do let us know if you have any feedback or comments about the show on our usual email address, cs@islamchannel.tv.